Greetings, students. This is your instructor with instructions bearing good news. All right, exit silly voice. So let's get started with this project. This is my first time trying this sort of tutorial video. So you'll notice on your desktop you have a folder called Music Editor Project. Again, in that we have movie scenes and music tracks. Movie scenes, we have bonus scenes, 3 of them, and 4 full-length scenes. So you're required to do 2 variations of 2 full-length scenes and 2 variations of 1 bonus scene. So you'll be submitting 6 audio files total and 1 Word document with your analysis. Okay, so in music tracks, we have these folders. You can start by clicking on music and then okay, so you can get a feel for what music we have in here by skipping through, but we're going to want to get into Cubase. So open Cubase down here. For those of you who are new, this is especially for you to kind of get used to things. If you have used Cubase before, feel free to skip through this and find the parts that you need help with. Alright, so you're going to hit Create Empty. Alright, so this is a blank Cubase scene. So you'll notice right away that if I hit G and H, that's zooming in and zooming out. Also, plus and minus on the numeric keypad is to fast forward and rewind. Okay, so I have nothing here yet. Notice really quick this, if I right-click right here where it's dark gray, that will change my grid type. Bars and beats looks like this. Seconds, time code are basically the same. Make sure this is in seconds for this one. That'll help you out. Okay, so again, right-clicking, and all I need to do is release the right-click, and there we go. Now we're going to import video. So once you watch a video outside of Cubase and find the first one you want to work on, we're going to go up here to File, and then Import, Video File, and we're going to go to that folder again on the desktop, Movie Scenes, double-click. Okay, so let's say Jurassic Park. I'm going to click Jurassic Park, but before I hit open, don't hit open yet. Make sure this is selected, extract audio from video. Okay, we want to hear the dialogue and all the sound effects. Make sure that's checked. Okay, hit open. There we go. All right, so first of all, I can make this bigger just to show you something. Sometimes in these scenes, the dialogue isn't very loud, you'll notice. So what you can do, again, zooming in and zooming out, is you can right-click and split, get the split tool, and just click, left click, and then you see this white box right here. Drag that up to make the audio louder. That's separate from the fader volume over here on the left. Again, I'm clicking and dragging that white box. That'll come in handy later. Anytime you want to undo something, Control-Z will get you back. Okay, now we want to save it before we do anything else to our desktop folder. So Control-S will save it. Because right now, if I exit, it's not going to save. So save, go to your desktop, double-click, not single-click, double-click in your folder, and then name it. You need to name it your first and last name, no random name, please. Temp Music Project, just like this. Okay, so that's what I need it to be named. And then you'll be good. So now we want to start importing some audio to put against this, because right now it doesn't have any music. But before we do that, let's get the video big. To make the video big, we hit F8 on the top of our computer keyboard, and this will make the video by dragging. Sometimes if it glitches out, just stop it or back it up, and then it should be smooth again. Okay, let's make this small. Now I'm going to import audio. So we go up to File, we go Import an audio file. Some of you are used to dragging in audio. You can do it that way, but this way is better for what we're doing. So I need to go to Music Tracks, and I'm going to just choose one of these folders, something that represents what I want. Let's go into this one. Now I can click on a track and then play it. And this is cool because right down here on the bottom right of the screen, again, I can stop, I can play it, and I can also skip ahead. Extremely handy if I want to audition what's in a piece of music but not listen to the whole thing. Don't be fooled, because some of these pieces of music, they change a lot in the middle of it. So it might start out as kind of sad, and then it gets really action-packed in the beginning, okay? So you want to just kind of skip through it. Just make sure you know. Honestly, this is fast as this. This video is going to be just like that. So let's, okay, like this one. So I want this one to happen. So I'm going to hit open. Now I can do multiple audio files at once by holding shift or control and selecting, but I'm going to just do one at a time right now. So when I hit open, okay, notice it just imported the audio, but it put it right up here. So I don't want this to happen. I want this track to just be for the audio of the video. Now I need to click and drag this down, and it'll automatically create a new track, just like that. Now I can color this track if I want by selecting it, and then going up over here to the left and just moving the wheel in the middle of the mouse, I forget what it's called, and that'll change the color if I want. Alright, so now we have something like this. Now right away, I'm going to reach for this square white box and change the volume to be just underneath kind of the sound effects of the video. I don't want it so loud that that's all I hear, right? I want to get into the sound effects of the scene as well. And it's really about moving it around. Okay, so let's find another one. Just file, import, audio file. Ooh, audio CD, wrong one. All right, The Hobbit, cool. So I know it's. All right, so I'll hit open. Now notice where it puts the audio. It put it right over the last one. Don't worry. Just click and move it over or move it down. Okay, so now we have, let's say I want the music to transition right around here. I'm actually going to drag this audio because I just want I want it to start at this point. So that's at the bottom left. We just click and drag these little white boxes. Okay. The other thing you can do with white boxes is on the top left, you can fade them in and out. This means the music will come in gradually. Okay. Let's say I want to try two different sounds against each other. Well, I just move this one over. Any second now. Okay, I move it over, and then I need to solo one of them. Now, notice that when I soloed this audio file over here, it also muted the dialogue. Well, I want the dialogue too, so I gotta solo both of those. Okay. All right, so that's how you get started.